We need to stop focusing on the outcome of things. We need to start focusing on the process. Stop focusing on the results necessarily, because if you go and focus on the results, and if you don't get the results you need, you're going to end up getting discouraged. You're going to end up quitting, and you're going to be like, why am I not seeing the results right away when you haven't even fell in love with the process? You have to fall in love with the process in order to get those results, because if you just love the results, then you'll never actually fully get the results that you really truly deserve. Falling in love with the process will make your life 10 times better, but also just make you so much more happy. If you rely on only the outcome, imagine if you only rely on the results, and whatever you're trying to do, it doesn't go your way, you're going to quit. You're going to give up. You're going to want to give up because you're like, oh, I didn't see the results that I wanted. But if you fall in love with the process, sorry, leave scared me. But if you fall in love with the process, then you're actually going to see the results anyway. If you just love doing the thing that you do every single day, and if you don't care about the results necessarily, that's when you're going to see the most results, because you're going to actually have passion for what you're doing. And obviously the results will come, and that will obviously fuel your passion even more, more than just the outcome, because you fall in love with the process. When you fall in love with the process, everything becomes better. You forget about the results. And when you fall in love with the process, you see the results happen. And the reason why I say, you shouldn't fall in love with the outcome, you shouldn't fall in love with the results necessarily, because you don't know when the results will come. That's the beauty of it. You don't know when all of it's going to work out. You don't know when all of the hard work that you're putting in the gym is going to work out. It will come eventually, and you fall in love with the process, and that's when you actually see the most growth. You don't know when you're going to blow up on social media if that's what you're doing. You don't know when you're going to blow up on social media. You don't know when you will, but as long as you know that you will, and as long as you fall in love with the process, then you can't lose. And over time, it may take you 6 months, it may take you a year, it may take you 5 years, it may take you 10 years, but as long as you fall in love with that process, as long as you continue to love what you do and love doing it regardless of the results, then you're bound to win. And you're bound to win probably faster than most people that are just focused on the outcome. And I feel like all of us, get so outcome focused, and we get so, results focused, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but we need to be more process focused. We need to fall in love with that process, like I've been saying. And, once we do that, that's when those results will speak for themselves. That's when the hard work will speak for itself, and it may, take a little bit. But, you have to be patient. Patience is a big thing in this life. Patience is a big thing, especially when you're trying to grow, especially when you're purpose driven, especially when you want to accomplish certain things. You have to know to be patient. You have to be patient, or else, you're going to get discouraged really quickly, because you see everybody else blow up so fast. You see a certain person doing a certain thing. You'd be like, why can't I have that right now? They got it so quick. Why can't I have that right now? But you have to stop looking at life like that. You have to start realizing everything is going to happen to me when it's supposed to happen to me, and everything that will come to me when I need it and when it's meant for me. Another big thing is, knowing that you're exactly where you need to be. You're exactly where you need to be in this life. And I feel like a lot of us forget that. We think we're supposed to be somewhere far off, and we're way behind in life. But in reality, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And it's especially hard to think like that when you have such high standards for yourself, when you go through so much, and when you want to be so great. I have a bad problem with this, where I'm not seeing necessarily the greatest results that I want to see right now. But I know that I'm special. I know that I'm great at what I do. I know that I'm working every single day towards getting better at what I'm doing, and I know I'm great. And I know my time will only come. It's only a matter of time when everything that I want in this life comes to me. And whenever that time is, I'm ready for it. And I know that maybe I'm not ready for it. Maybe you're not ready for everything that you want right now in this life. Maybe God's holding it off on you just to make sure that you really want it. Make sure that's really what is meant for you. And I promise you, when it is meant for you, it will come to you. Whether it be that relationship, whether it be that success, whether it be that job, whether it be that new situation in your life, whatever it is, if it's meant to come to you, then it will. And if it's not, then it won't. And you have to just take that in. You have to realize that it's okay. And as long as you really truly believe in yourself, as long as you truly believe you can do anything and have anything, then you got to be patient. And as long as somebody can be patient, and as long as somebody believes in themselves and is patient, then their success will come. And I know it may take a long time. It may take longer than you want it to. But somebody that truly believes in themselves knows that it will come to them. And they know it will come to them, whether it be 5 years, whether it be 10 years, whether it be a month, whether it be a week. They know it will come to them, and they know that whenever it will come to them, it is meant for them. Just because you're not where you want to be in this life right now doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path. It doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. It means that you're actually doing everything right, because you're exactly where you need to be. Everything is coming to you for a reason. Everything happens to you for a reason, regardless of good or bad. Bad things happen to you in order to grow, and good things happen when you grow. When you go through bad times, good things come out of that. You know, you have to have bad in order to have good, and that's what a lot of us forget. You know, we go through, you know, we may go through a big stretch of time where we go through some really hard shit, and we're like, oh my god, this shit will never end, my life will never get any better. But reality is, it will. You know, because you'll start to realize, okay, let me just push through this. Let me just give it one more day. One more day, I'm gonna push through this. And you just keep doing that every day. One more day, one more day, one more day. And eventually, you're gonna have a day where you're like, oh shit, it's actually a really good day today. Oh shit, this thing actually happened for me that I thought wouldn't. For example, oh, I got fired from my job. Oh my god, what am I ever gonna do? I'm never gonna make it out of this situation. And then, you know, a week later, you get that job that you didn't think you would get. You know, bad things happen in order for good things to happen. And I'm not saying that's not always how it goes. But eventually, you know, bad things make good things. If there was no bad things, then there wouldn't be any good things. You know, everything would be holly jolly, and there wouldn't be anything to be happy about. There wouldn't be anything to be grateful for. You know, bad times make you grateful. You know, bad times make you grateful for the good times. Bad times create good times. You know, and bad times make you grow. Hard times make you grow. And the hard times make you appreciate the easy times, the stress-free times. You know, and stressful times make you appreciate the non-stressful times, make you appreciate the times where you relax, you know, when you're compared to when you're stressed, when you're freaking out. You know, it makes you appreciate being able to be relaxed. It makes you appreciate to not have as much care, not be so worried about everything, you know. And that's what I'm saying. You know, you have to have bad in order to appreciate the good. You have to have bad in order to have good. But regardless of where you're going, man, regardless of where you are right now, even if it's not where you want to be right now, just know that you're exactly where you need to be. You know, you don't need to worry about everything. And obviously focus on your future, focus on where you want to be. And like I said, focus on the process, not the outcomes right now. And eventually the outcome and the results will speak for themselves, and you will get closer to the life that you want. And then eventually the day is going to come when you consistently put in that work, and we're focusing on the process, that you can enjoy the outcome, that you can enjoy the results that came from your hard work, you know. And that's what I'm saying. That's all what I'm saying. You know, you have to go through the bad in order to get to the good, you know, and you have to go through the process in order to get to the outcome. You have to go through the hard process in order to get to the fun results, the great results. You have to be great during the process in order to get great results. And you have to do the ordinary every day for an extraordinary amount of time. You know, that's the secret, really. You can, you know, everybody is like, oh, you're extraordinary, you know, you're so extra, that's how you became great. Not really. You know, you do the ordinary every single day for an extraordinary amount of time, and that's how you become great. You know, you do the ordinary for an extraordinary amount of time, and that's what separates you from everybody else. You know, people give up so quick on their dreams. People give up so quick because they're focused on the results. They don't get the results they want right away, so they give up. So they give up on what they want, you know. But if you just continue to stick with the process instead of the results, those results will come with time. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that. Focus on the process. Don't focus on results. Don't focus on the outcome. Focus on what you could do today to get you to that outcome later. Anyways, I love y'all. You know, stay blessed, stay positive, stay true. Don't forget to stay you. And as always, you know what I'm gonna do, because it's every day. Let's catch you in the next video. Peace.